All right, everybody, welcome back. Today, we're going to dive deep into what makes a nutritionist's website really stand out from the crowd.
Yeah.
We found some really insightful advice from some web design pros. So whether you're a nutritionist yourself or just curious about how this whole online presence thing works,
Right.
this is going to be a good one. So one thing that really stood out to me
Okay.
was this idea that your website, it's got to be more than just a digital brochure, right?
Absolutely. It's really interesting, actually. The emphasis these web pros put on making a real connection,
Yeah.
like right away. From the first click, it's not just about listing your certifications anymore. It's about trust.
Totally. It's like, you know that feeling when you land on a website and you're like, these people get me.
Yeah.
And the source we looked at, they talked about showcasing, like what do they call it?
Your unique value proposition.
Yes. That's it. It's like, why should someone choose you?
Exactly. Like, what is it about your approach that makes you different? Do you work with, like, a specific type of client?
Right.
Do you specialize in a certain diet? That kind of thing. Highlight that.
I love that. Okay, so speaking of building trust,
Yeah.
this source, they were all about client success stories.
Oh, yeah. Those are huge.
Which, let me tell you, brilliant marketing.
Yeah.
Imagine, right, you're on a website and you see these real people, just like you,
Yeah.
who've had amazing results. That's powerful stuff.
It really is, and it kind of taps into that emotional side of things.
Oh, for sure.
Imagine someone who's, say, really struggling with their weight loss goals, and then they see someone who is in their shoes.
Right.
And they're like, wow, if they can do it, maybe I can too.
Absolutely. Inspiring, right?
Totally.
And it just makes the whole thing, like, more believable. And you know what else screams trustworthy?
What's that?
A seamless experience. This source was all about online booking systems.
Oh, I love those.
Game changer.
Absolutely. And it makes so much sense, right? You're trying to attract these busy professionals.
Yeah, they're on the go.
Exactly. And they value convenience. Online booking fits right into their lifestyle.
So smart. No more phone tag. No more trying to, like, sync up schedules. It's just easier for everyone.
Right.
Okay, so speaking of making life easier, let's talk content. You know, that good stuff you put out there for free that keeps people coming back for more.
The blog. This is where you really get to establish your expertise, become that go-to resource for all things nutrition.
I love that. So I'm picturing, like, delicious recipes.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe some quick workout routines people can squeeze in.
Exactly.
You're really painting a picture here. But it's not just about looking good, right? This source also mentioned SEO.
Right. Search engine optimization.
Yeah, so how do we get those rankings up? Give us the inside scoop.
Well, keywords are key, right? You got to think about what your ideal client is actually typing into that search bar.
So it's like speaking their language.
Exactly. So they find you when they need you. Now, something else I thought was really interesting was this whole online coaching boom that's happening.
Oh, yeah. It's huge. And for good reason, I think.
It's a game changer for both nutritionists and clients, really.
Yeah.
Clients, they're no longer limited by location, right?
Right. They can work with anyone, anywhere.
Exactly. And for nutritionists, well, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Wider audience, potential to, boost your income. And it can be more flexible, too.
Exactly. Meeting that demand for, like, digital wellness solutions, and it's that personalized guidance that people are really craving these days. It's a win-win.
It really is. Okay, so while we're talking about online platforms and all that, the source also got into, like, writing really compelling descriptions of your services. It's not enough to just say, like, nutrition counseling.
No, you got to get specific. Clients, they want to know exactly what they're getting, so, break it down for them. Don't just say meal planning. Try something like personalized meal plans tailored to your dietary needs.
Oh, I love that. So paint that picture. Show them the transformation. Now, another thing that caught my eye was the visuals.
Oh, visuals are everything.
Especially with food. A picture of a delicious salad is way more enticing than just the word salad. Am I right?
100%. And think about it, even short videos, like you sharing a quick tip or something.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It just adds that personal touch. They get a glimpse of you before even that first consultation.
So true. And speaking of consultations, let's loop back to that online booking system for a sec. Make that process smooth.
Oh, absolutely. As seamless as possible.
The source actually mentioned, like, minimizing the number of steps involved. How many times have you abandoned an online cart because it's just, like, Too much.
Too many times. And it's the same with booking anything online. If it's not easy, people are going to bounce.
Exactly. A seamless booking system just shows you're professional and trustworthy. Okay, let's talk about my favorite, content marketing. This source was raving about it.
As they should. It's such a powerful way to build trust and establish yourself as an expert, you know?
And let's not forget those SEO benefits. Pumping out those blog posts regularly, packed with keywords. Google loves that.
It's a long game, content marketing, but it pays off big time. The more visible you are, the more those ideal clients will find you.
Visibility is key. And speaking of which, mobile optimization. That's a no-brainer in this day and age, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. People are glued to their phones. Your website has to look amazing on any device.
Imagine landing on a website and the text is tiny, the navigation is a nightmare. You're out of there.
100%. You got to make it easy for people to, consume your content and navigate your site, regardless of how they're accessing it.
So true. Now, shifting gears a bit here, the source also talked about the importance of social proof. Testimonials, reviews, that kind of thing.
Oh, it's huge. People trust other people, especially when it comes to something as personal as health and wellness.
It's like, hey, if it worked for them, maybe it'll work for me too.
Exactly. And in a world full of so much information, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Social proof cuts through the noise. It's like a stamp of approval.
Love that. Okay, let's dive into SEO for a sec. Search engine optimization. This source really drilled down on its importance.
It's not enough to just have a website these days. You got to make sure people can find it. It's like having an amazing restaurant, but it's hidden down a back alley.
Right, you need that giant neon sign.
Exactly. And in the digital world, SEO is that sign. Using the right keywords throughout your website, content that's key.
Keywords are king. Got to speak that Google language, right? Now, this next point really resonated with me letting your personality shine through.
Oh, absolutely. People connect with people.
100%. So don't be afraid to let your personality shine through in your writing style. Use humor, tell stories, be yourself.
Exactly. And maybe even consider like a professional headshot for your website, but make it approachable.
Oh, I love that. Something that says like, hey, I'm here to support you. Okay, last but definitely not least, this source emphasized the importance of a clear call to action.
Yes. Tell people what you want them to do next. Don't make them guess.
Right. So instead of just listing your phone number, say something like, book your free consultation today, or download my free recipe guide.
Exactly. Make it super clear and easy for them to take that next step.
It's like when you're online shopping and you're ready to buy and there's that big add to cart button.
Exactly. What to do.
You know exactly what to do.
If you don't have that button, you're like, well, I guess I'm not buying.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do now?
Exactly. Okay, we have covered so much today about building an amazing nutrition website.
So much good stuff.
It's incredible how much goes into it. It really is, yeah. It's your digital storefront.
Yeah.
It's how people find you.
It's your first impression.
It's everything.
It is, and it's an extension of you,
100%, yeah.
So for all you nutritionists listening, think of it this way. If your website could talk,
yeah,
what would it say?
What would it say to your ideal client?
Would they feel understood?
Would they be inspired?
Something to think about.
Definitely.
Well, this has been awesome. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of nutrition websites.
Yeah, this was fun.
Always a pleasure chatting with you.
Likewise. And to everyone listening, go build that website.
Create something amazing. Until next time, everyone.
Nice, yeah.